How would you like to confidently achieve success with your next hospitality venture? Sidestep typical design-based potholes, costly mistakes, and indecision. Instead, cohesively connect with your team of experts along the development timeline, ensuring a maximum return on your investment. We use the interpreter to establish the basic foundations for your project, then steer your development towards its market niche. Most hospitality developments have some of the key ingredients, such as a creative idea or an amazing food base, but are often unable to cohesively link all the components together. The harsh truth is that most hospitality development projects become a series of mini experiments, dovetailed together rather than following a decisive proven path. Key players involved are not often able to visualize the result until it is almost set in stone. It is likely then they realize that this is not where they want to be, and it is too late or extremely costly to alter the outcome. Only those with a proven process for creating profitable hospitality ventures can say, "We know how to truly profit from an idea." Hi, my name is Jody Hayes, and in the next few minutes, we're going to share with you exactly how we've turned our clients' ideas into highly successful hotels, restaurants, and bars, and how you can do the same. We'll also share with you some of the biggest mistakes that can be made along the way. The 3 things that a profitable hospitality venture goes through that the lesser successful ones do not. The simple, proven process that takes great ideas into successful commercial realities, and how you can get started immediately. This is the same process we've used for over 18 hotels and 100 bars and restaurants around the world, embracing all facets of style and budget and time frame, from a 600-bedroom 5-star hotel open for the Olympics with 7 F&B outlets to a cool bar capitalizing on some unused space by a city railway platform. For well over 15 years, we have been committed to helping some of the market's leading entrepreneurs and companies who have ruthlessly committed to 2 things: realizing amazing, profitable hospitality and collaboratively fostering creativity and everlasting good vibes. So if you have an idea for a hospitality project and want to turn it into a viable commercial success economically and quickly, then you're definitely in the right place. The top 3 categories of people we work with include those with an idea but do not know how to realize it, those who are an expert in their field, say operating hotels or restaurants, but do not know how to create a new development, and those with a development budget that need guidance on how to spend it so they maximize their return on their investment. This is the Mean Fiddler in Sydney. The client was a bottle shop retailer and wanted to venture beyond the supply market into hospitality, having purchased a rambling rundown venue in outer Sydney. We created a renowned and profitable entertainment venue with courtyard dining, fine dining, conferencing facilities, and a live band venue. The project was completed in 2006, and it still stands as one of the most successful venues in the Sydney area today, requiring only light touch maintenance and a refresh to remain abreast of the hospitality scene. This is the Devonshire Members Club and Hotel. The client was a London restaurateur. The client acquired a commercial building in East London, intending to create an edgier club membership offer than that was currently in the city. We transformed 5,400 square metres into 68 bedrooms, 3 bars, restaurants, event spaces, spa and gym over a tight time frame and via some very intense value engineering. The club is currently rated 179 out of 1,200 on TripAdvisor and trading with excellent occupancy rates. And this is The Garden, a restaurant in Edinburgh, with the client being an investment group. The goal was to revive an unused open space centrally located within the hotel. We led a design team of specialists to create a restaurant within a tight time frame on a strict budget, whilst the surrounding hotel remained in operation. We've created a profitable destination and won the Restaurant and Bar Design Awards in 2018. Now, the best thing about the interpreter's approach is that It liaises between stakeholders and team members, generating a measurable objective. It hones in to identify and test the market niche and channels the project towards a coordinated end goal. And it achieves the idea through de-risked processes without deviating from the beaten track, avoiding spontaneous experiments that cost time and money, and often dampening and confusing the enthusiasm of your team on the ground. When it comes to creating successful hospitality ventures, be it redeveloping a hotel or a new restaurant ideas, project teams tend to fall into one of two categories. The grinders, teams that spend far too much time and money and effort trying to find their way to get their idea up and running, but never seeing an adequate return on their investment. They can be found frequently reinventing and reworking and redesigning, continuously constructing and experimenting with an ever-changing end goal. Then we have the rainmakers, teams whose projects take off out of the blocks. They define the end goal, flesh out their markets, appoint suitable team members, design, construct, sell their offer and recoup their investment. So what is it that allows some people who have great ideas to turn them into a profitable venture, while others can barely get their idea off the ground, struggling to entice guests or achieve their minimum room rate occupancy? After helping dozens of successful businesses and being in the industry for years, we have realised the rainmakers have three things present in their processes, while the grinders have only one or two, or perhaps none. And the truth is, if you have these three things within your processes, it's highly likely your development will have an extremely profitable outcome. The best way to illustrate this is with the story about how the Wright brothers invented the first aeroplane. Way back in 1903, the race was on to invent the first aeroplane that could fly, where most people became obsessed with the aeroplane's engine. People built bigger and bigger engines with more and more power, strapping them to planes, completely forgetting about aerodynamics. Well, this resulted in some of the most amazing powerful engines the world was yet to see. It also resulted in planes that could not get off the ground, despite being wondrous contraptions to behold. The Wright brothers took a different approach. Whilst the whole world was obsessed with engines, the Wright brothers looked at the plane's aerodynamics and wings. They focused on a plane that could glide without an engine first, and then strapped an engine to it later. And voila, the world's first flying plane was invented. Now let us pause for a moment to come to grips with this story. Most often we see this same scenario where people become captivated with their idea for their hospitality project. They want to fly, and to fly they know they need an engine, and the bigger the engine they assume the greater success they will have. They have not stopped to ponder about other factors like aerodynamics and weight. We see this in many guises in the glamorous hospitality industry. It is easy for one to become obsessed with one element in this complex process. Most people with a great idea become obsessed with their particular specialism, overlooking other steps involved in creating their hospitality dream. It could be they have a budget spend to meet, while they lose track of their design concept or the spatial functionality. Or perhaps they are so excited about the beautiful concept presentation, they have undervalued the impact it will have on their ultimate bottom line. Remember how we were discussing the rainmakers and how they have three things in their processes that the grinders do not? Well, those three things are a cohesive and defined measurable objective ensured to slot into their market niche, stakeholders and expert consultants alike working collaboratively amidst the same constraints towards the common end goal, and a proven process to follow to realise the desired target. So basically, if your idea is not something your chosen niche market wants, they will not pay for it, and you do not have a profitable idea. There's only two things that matter when bringing your idea to the market: designing, developing, and effectively implementing your idea, and having the paying guests use your endeavour. Are you struggling to make the progress you need to kickstart your project? Are you losing ground on the timeline because of your struggles to make important decisions that fall out of your area of expertise. Whilst you've been kickstarting your project, have you managed to validate the market demand for your idea? It's very easy to become overwhelmed with the barrage of questions that need answering and all the complex details vying for attention whilst your timeline marches on. In the grand scheme of things, there are two metrics to consider: the available project development budget and the required return on investment for your niche market. These two components need to be tracked during the development process and translated across all disciplines involved in the process to attain the end goal. The rainmakers within this industry track and adjust these figures to attain financial success, achieving higher occupancy figures and revenue turnover. They follow a proven process to capitalise on their investment. So what does this process look like? Well, phase 1 is all about defining your project parameters. You identify your ideal customer, their assumed spend and the likelihood of them spending. Identify your operational outlay and financial goals. Identify your overall project budget spend and time frame and key milestones along the way. And we revisit these parameters throughout the process as they will form the basis of our hospitality design solution. Then we move to phase 2. It's about defining your concept. Determine the physical direction of your project by exploring conceptual ideas. We test these ideas again and again against the design parameters of earlier. We adjust the concept accordingly, so we finish this phase with the big idea for the project that has a philosophy and language reflecting your design parameters. And phase 3 is where we develop your design concept. We put bones on the concept and develop a hypothetical working model. We review and test it against the concept philosophy and design parameters. The result is a detailed package outlining how to assemble the design. Phase 4 is where we evaluate and analyse the proposed design solution. The information package is put to the market and costs sought to build the design. At the same time, we review it against your project parameters. How will it resonate with the chosen market niche? How will it function for the operational team on the ground? And then we evaluate the proposed construction costs and timeline against the project parameters. Last-minute changes are made to the package and then they're formally passed onto the construction team for the next phase. Phase 5 is the construction process. This is the time when the design is built, with the detailed information package forming the basis for the process. Once construction is complete, we move into phase 6, when we prepare to go live. Here we test every part of the project for gremlins and glitches. Operational teams move into the project and test and train staff in line with the marketing and brand values. We want our first guests and clients to have an amazing experience of our venue so that they become a positive voice in the market. And this is when the project is ready to go live. As a result of executing this correctly, your idea will be turned into a well-designed venture with a clear path to your chosen market niche by the most direct and efficient route. And the best part is you know you have a profitable venture because you've tracked and interrogated the costs from the beginning whilst also tracking the operational and marketing aspects. You will finally have everything you need to activate the interpreter, essentially cracking the code. To execute this new development process correctly, you need to have 4 things in alignment to crack the code of success. These 4 things are a known viable market niche, a validated hospitality design solution, an effective construction and implementation process, and profitable economics. When you have these 4 things in alignment, you can unlock the code and have some amazing results, as our clients have experienced. A financial investment company purchased an outdated hotel with a Grade A heritage-listed street frontage in Edinburgh Newtown. We refurbished the hotel, creating new destination restaurants, event spaces, spa and gym, and also a new hotel brand for it. The hotel remained open throughout the development, and was completed on both a strict time limit and budget. It was part of the most profitable hotel sale in Europe for 2018. It won the Boutique Design Awards for 2018, amongst others. It always achieves high occupancy and has a TripAdvisor rating of 33 out of 154. This client purchased a public bar by a central train station. The goal was to make better use of the passing foot traffic and broaden their market niche and profit. We swapped storage space under an escalator that backed onto the train platform 1 for a cocktail bar. We also created a direct link to platform 1 so that the station and the bar could partner together with featured train rides starting out from the bar. We designed and realized the Westin Beijing Chaoyang, a 5-star hotel for a construction group from Shanghai. It was situated in the central commercial area of Beijing, opening for the 2008 Olympics. We designed all the public facilities, including 600 bedrooms, grand ballroom, 7 feature restaurants and spa. We worked closely with the construction team, ensuring materials were locally available and that the detailing was achievable in the available time frame. It is rated 67 out of 6,090 hotels by TripAdvisor. It experiences extremely high occupancy rates and a full eventing calendar. So, if you have the right system, you will be able to generate these results too. You can do this the hard way. It's like going up to a lock and guessing the code. But there are more than 10,000 possible combinations to a 4-digit lock. So you can try and crack it yourself. Perhaps you'll be lucky to find a combination that works in a year, or 2, or 3, or perhaps not. Or perhaps you do it the easy way and get the code to unlock it and achieve immediate results. This is what we do every day for our clients and their businesses. By now, you're probably thinking, how can I turn my idea into a valuable hospitality offer for customers to love? How do I avoid the pitfalls, find an expert team that can deliver on time and on budget, and be sure it will achieve my end goal? Right now, we are looking for a few more of our dream clients to help them achieve the amazing results we've been discussing here today. For a limited time, we are offering a free strategy session should your goals coincide with our criteria below. We work primarily with 3 types of client. Those with an amazing idea but are unsure how they go about bringing it to life. Those who are an expert in their field, hoteliers, chefs, restaurateurs, and have an idea and need help to make it real. Those with a development budget that want guidance and reassurance on how to spend it so they maximize their return on their investment. Here's how the process works. We'll focus on your hospitality idea and help you solve the 2 biggest problems that most people face. How to go about identifying your various project parameters, identifying your ideal customer, operational costs and financial goals, and your project budget and time frame. And also, how to be sure your idea can be constructed and implemented. This product strategy session will take around 45 minutes and you'll be speaking to me. I will assist you to identify what you've already got and help you put together a realistic strategy for your hospitality venture. So who is this for? Well, this is for those who would like to know if their idea has potential for success. Those who have an idea but are unsure what they should do next. Those looking to improve on their current hospitality offer or develop a new offer. Those looking to eliminate the risks usually encountered during hospitality development. And those that understand they need to invest some money to take their idea to the next level. Working with us as a client is not cheap, but all of our clients make back more than their investment very quickly, and they tend to want to stick with us for the long term because they see the results. So who is this not for? Well, this is not for people who only like the idea of bringing their venture into the market. You must be able to commercialize your idea or be willing to do the work to make it so. This is not for people caught in the information gathering mode, that are not prepared to commit to take action or get results. This is also not suitable for those not serious about getting their idea into the market within a reasonable time frame. Now, knowing that we're a good fit is crucial because we like to achieve results for all of our clients and work with them for the long term. And to do that, we need to get a quick ROI. Honestly, there will be some people we cannot work with. If this is the case, we will be upfront with you and suggest somebody else or an alternative. We are only looking for those who are a good fit and where we are certain we can achieve results. The first step is to complete an application for a strategy session below. This application is necessary to determine that we can help you and that I am the best person to talk with you about generating your results, and that you're ready to step up, commit, take action, and do the required work to generate the results. Now, once we've received your application, you'll be able to schedule a time to conduct your strategy session. And this is where we'll really start working together to figure out what you want and how to make it happen. And then at the end of the call, one of two things will happen. You'll either be a great fit and we'll extend an invitation to you to work with us as one of our clients, or if it's not a good fit, well, that's okay. There are no obligations or issues. Either way, you receive a valuable strategy session and walk away with newfound clarity as to where you are right now and what's holding you back from achieving the results you want, along with the next steps necessary to take action and break through your barriers. It could be the most valuable 45 minutes you invest in the future of your ideas. So go ahead and complete the application now, and we'll see if we can do business together. Right now, we've had over 10 potential clients apply in the last 30 days. So this opportunity is extremely limited because of the intense one-on-one time we provide to achieve the results. As we said before, we only work with clients who we know with certainty that we can generate results and a return on their investment. Out of every 20 people that apply, we typically only work with 4 clients at a time. And right now, 2 of these 4 spots are currently filled up, and we're looking to fill the last 2 as quickly as possible. With that being said, please understand this window of opportunity will not be available for long. We've found that those who make decisions and act quickly are most likely to get results and most likely to become our best clients and continue to crush it together for years to come. So if you feel like this is right for you, then go ahead and click the button below to arrange a time to talk with us, and then follow the instructions on the next page.